Hello everyone. Alright there, Fanta here. And I've not had a minute over the holiday weekend to get this one together and get it out there, so I've just bashed it together there. Here we go. Before we start, we know in-house we're drivers, a few messages and that, a few unhappy drivers, and to be fair, I was a wee bit baffled with that, and then even more baffled when my own name got flung into the ring for being a bit aggressive at the start, so yeah, a bit more of a clip show tonight, a wee bit shorter. Starting off with Red Bull, GP, and moving on to Hockenheim. We had the full 10 in tonight, and again, when you watch this, I think it's all the incidents and that are just racing. Again, we are racing, stuff's going to happen. It says we've got a great bunch of guys here, so no point to ever think that anything's meant or anything. Here we go, watching for myself here, chase view. Then into turn one. It's a great start, actually, there. Then we've got the D up front. Gosha G, Foxy, Savoury, myself. Mind that, it's also Ian. Modesty, go for it. Oh, there's a wee bump there. Don't know if there's a wee bump with stereo, I actually missed that one. There's a few clips, shorter clips just flung together tonight. And I go on and practice for this Friday. Let's see if they're pulling in back up. Baby side. Ely and Modric behind this one. Fan on the inside, Stephen outside there. Yeah, Fan holds onto that, okay. We're all bunching up behind me. Okay, no contact in there. We're going back up front. Oh, now back to me again here. And yes, he's at the back, heading into the last two corners after this corner. Again, at Castle, someone. Flat floor here. Savory again, hustling Fan up. All threes here. Fast forward a bit again. Oh, yep, made a mistake there. I cut the corner. Got it wrong then. Savory makes it through wide on my side there. Savory up to B5 there. Wad get through as well. Good complete. Lap 5 failures. Again, all been good. Still not see any action that should be warranting any dodgy messages or anything like that. only just in the grass there. Coming to get up. Do we round this one back? Yep, we do. Get on here. Where are we going? Case. Here we have Fanta up front, and this is E appearing on the left here. Again, no contact there, so everybody's on the grass, then just back on. The wee bump there. Again, yeah, just to kind of back out that one in front and go the other side. That really does lap 7. The D still up in front. Foxy Scotia then G. When you're racing this close, something's got to give. When it doesn't go your way yet, definitely you're unhappy. So Foxy, go right there, yeah, got his braking wrong, tried to dodge Scotia, then on the grass. And lets him back through it. Yeah, just a mistake there. It's a bit wrong. He really that gives Lee the run here. And there was some excellent racing on Friday there, so not all doom and gloom. Thought it was a really good night. The Lee through there. And these four going for it. G runs wide over top, get away with that. You're okay on the green stuff there. Got some Foxy getting really close to it. Wee nudge there was it. And on the exit. Again, it's not Formula 1 here, it's similar to touring cars. So, we're up here in the here's okay, but sometimes you do, we get stuck together. It was worse than P-Cars one, so it was, but still got a wee bit of that in this game. Which is a Foxy just, he's right through there. A bit of fast forward for a change as well. Oh, MTG, slow through there. Didn't quite catch that one, I think. Yeah, just slow through there. Cars are on to lap 11 here. Out front. All having the battles here. Rocking. Big spot behind the D. The G gets a good run there. Again, keeping it low key tonight. Don't want to get too excited about any of these moves, because some of them Yep, don't usually show the bad ones like that, but yeah, round the back, what happened here? Scotia just in the exit. A wee bit of a wobble. Again, it's not driving into our drivers or that, I don't think. Here we go. Maybe back quite a bit there. He's right there, Andy. Put it on the inside. On the exit. Yeah, it's the wee side kick. But again, nowhere near any intent there, but Foxy right into the barrier there. It's tough to take. Maybe oh, this was the stickiness I was telling you about as well. That was that. A few coming together. And this is the end of the race here, I think. Top feet. Maybe mod. Some flashing, some not, and a flash for mod. And again, you got to love these pop-up lights as well. And me and myself, yeah, I've got a wiggle and a flash. And Steve Foxy with that big damage. And Jukebox, I think he retired into put there sometime. That was all to do about nothing in that race. Let's move on to Hockers. Was that my voice there in that recording? Why is that there? So I started the race. Get D. So if you get a good start there, Foxy D2. Scotia 3, Savory 4, and the Ian myself there, P7. Didn't quite off the box as fast as I'd like in myself. Odd. Fanta side by side there. We'll cut to the leaders there. What's happening to mod there. If D get by there as well. I don't think there was any contact there. Mod just lifting off maybe. Oh, here we go. Curious about this one. Here we go, yeah, no contact whatsoever there. Maybe mod just having to give a wee splashy part of the lift off there. But Fanta on the outside, Steve as well. Box at the back of that. Oh, it's always a sit here. Remember, I was meant to be aggressive at the start here. We're still on lap 1, heading into the hairpin for the first time, so let's see what happens here. Yep, oh, I think it's the other way about there. Telling me to calm down. Oh, that's right. I was wondering if that was the calm. Steve's telling me to calm down at the start there. But 3 goes. This is where I come back here, on the inside there. Yep, launch 2. Yeah, that was live reaction for me seeing that for the first time there. Oh, and Bod's going off there as well. There'll be 3s coming together there as well soon. There's Steve charging it again there. Again, me and Steve had similar bumps together like that. And to be fair, two going round there. Not really a breaking zone either. Here we go, bit of chase as well. Oops. Here we go, chase with Steve here as well. And here it comes. So, yeah, 6 of one, half the dozen there. Moving on, back up the top. Ian me and Steve again. Didn't think there was much about any of the instance. Oh, yeah, that's right. My steering wheel, Thrustmaster. Glitch kicks into that pause menu. 9 times out of 10, you're right into a barrier. And then next minute you go to pits and there's jukebox coming, so don't go right into the track, just turn around. Lovely looking car number 22 there. What's so lovely for that view in the pits? Rd-5. Again, easily going for it. Foxley goes wide into the hairpin. Ocean nips through. Davey right behind B4 and most of Lee's. Sliding him out a wee bit there. B5. Great racing here again for second position. We'll slow down for hairpin once again. Okay, no change of position, your top speed. Again, great racing all the way through that into lap 9. Oh, and Foxy just on that curb there, just loses it. I don't know if there was a wee bump before there, but yeah, go about there and won there many a time myself. The man jukebox there, B9, B8, D, I think it's got the wee run through here. Going, wee run through nuts, wee. And about the same place as with Foxy had his accident. What happened to you there? Oh, just enough is that same spot there, it's same kind of thing. Big damage. But G's making sure he stays in the road there. Yeah, we just let them by as well there, there's no point in right, he must have big damage. The top two duking it out here as they usually duke it out when they come together on this track. The top two, then 3, up 13. Oh, Foxy, he's back to pits there. That old Fanta's coming under the brakes. Cut away there, yeah, but as we get back there, Osir's right alongside. There's 3, 4 and 5, Steen, Mod, a good fight as well. Where's Mod going to go? Inside, outside, outside. Tucking under, go down. No, not great. That was Gene. Good box there. That looks like we in Fanta in as well. Then clipping about there, so lap 14, nearing the end of this one. Yep, that's myself there. I'm just getting lapped, so clear out the road, and I don't want to lose too much time because I know he's just up front. There might still be a wee chance. There wasn't, but keep pushing. When Mod's dropped off steer. Good box, up to 7. 3 and 8, and you can see the leaders behind the there as well. Oh, and Mod's caught back up. The big straight head into the hairpin. Mod goes outside once again. We get a better drive this time. Oh, he's nearly done it. He's done it right to the apex. Gets his pace up, so up to P4. That's a good move at the stage of the race. Over an hairpin nip. Oh, there's a heavy bump there, right into the barriers there. Bring that back again. I think Bosa just gets his brake now wrong here. Too late to go left or right. He's got to get it inside the yank. He just changed his mind. Who knows? These two know each other so well, so Bosa waits. We'll try to put the pressure on him, but these last few turns. So as far as it says in my digit series, these two are going for the line. It still says the D. He wants to photo finish. Scotia bumps up, then the D goes by, so if Scotia did nip in front there for the finish, and you can just see myself a lap down there finishing with Savoury taking the last spot on the podium. The Mod just exiting the stadium section here, the last two corners. I think the message were probably just about the nicking in on the race line there. But again, that's a good night's race, I thought there, and that's why I was just not giving it the full beans on the commentary tonight. Just letting you make your own mind up about these clips. There's got a great bunch of guys here, so let you keep it that way. Stuff happens now and again. So hopefully that's cleared a few things up. made us all a bit more happier, and hopefully see you tomorrow for practice. He's taking P6 across the line. Jukebox car number 26. I think these guys were still fighting out this last lap, but I think Lee just maybe too much damage. And again, I had my own issues with my own steering wheel, so I can't get upset with my steering wheel too much. I should probably smash it up and break it, so I was through the pits as well. Already finishing. There's a flash wee at the end there. Quality guys. Hopefully be on the ball a bit more next week with the clips and back to my 100% commentary. Catch you next time, man.